Hello, good afternoon. This is Mad G in New York City, and I'm here live in the middle of, you could say, Times Square area, and it is heavily congested. And wow, that little car just came so close to touching me, barely. I have behind me soccer goals that I just picked up. They're futsal goals. Some of you don't know, I'm a soccer coach or a football coach, and I'm trying to get a lot of things. And that little motorcycle almost got killed. Anyway, we're sideways a little bit, and my battery is so low, but I'm gonna just try and stream a little bit in lieu of hopefully traveling tomorrow. So I have to get my travel arrangements in line sometime tonight. But today I'm so busy trying to get all the little details ready for this weekend, so that the other coach who will be in charge of my absence while I go to San Diego this weekend. There's a convention, and I'll be attending that. I'll be trying to meet some other streamers, and we'll see how that goes. I'll be taking my brother with me, so we'll see how that goes. But right now I'm right in that Times Square area, you could say, and traffic is extremely it's a lot of traffic. And what can you expect, because they put most of the streets into parks, especially in this area. So this is what's gonna happen. And I just came from downtown. We got these goals right behind me. You see the metal right there. I'm not streaming music right now. I wish I could change it. It's already what was preset, so hopefully we'll change that later. But I will be streaming music later this weekend, and I'll do some karaoke in the karaoke bars, probably live. I'll try it out for the first time, and to open public, and see how well or how bad or okay I do. I don't know. But wow, what a day I had so far. I woke up at 3 o'clock, and I've been non-stop planning and driving and all kinds of stuff. And my day is not going to be over. It's like I'm going to have no break. I have practice later this evening. I have to take care of so many things. But you can hear all that traffic behind me. That's all the honking and stuff. That's what's going on here. That's what's going on. Oh my God. So I have to have to drive kind of slowly, because these pipes, I don't want them to slide. All right. I do have it tied a little bit with a so it's not going to move around as much. So slow but steady till we get to our next destination. I think I have to stay in Manhattan today, because with this traffic, I don't think I'll be able to go home first for anything. And the double parking of a lot of these trucks. Anyway, let's see if we could turn the camera around, and then we could take a look. Let's see. Rare. There you go. So here you see we're heading towards north, going towards Central Park. So I think we'll head north to Central Park, then we'll head over to Queens. But this is how it is. People are walking. I'm on it. I'm on the west side of Manhattan, upper Midtown. Lots of buses come into Manhattan. If you lose my signal or something, we'll just call it a day for the streaming for now. Those trucks. You see these vehicles that are turning, and that's, you see how the people cut in front of me. Police. So gotta deal with all sorts of things. You gotta look almost 360 degrees in all directions just to get to where you need to go. You gotta make sure you avoid accidents, because these people don't drive too well. Can I make a right? No, I'll go one more up. Well, let's go to Central Park all the way there. Alright, one more. And right, and you see the NYPD making his noise. Yeah, so we've reached Columbus Circle. There's a statue ahead. Can we zoom in there? Let's see. Yeah, there we go. There's a nice little statue at Columbus Circle. You can see right there. I can't make it out too well, but yeah, Christopher Columbus, obviously it's been named after, which is supposedly the person who found Americas, but that's not true, because it existed, it was inhabited before, much more. Alright, let's zoom back out. Yeah, there's a globe back there, and there's another globe that you can find, and that's in Flushing Meadows, Corona Park in Flushing, Queens. Yeah, lots of traffic, lots of traffic. So you see lots of, those trees are the beginning of Central Park, right there. If my phone overheats, then we'll just have to end the stream, because my battery is very low. I was using it for all sorts of things, so it needs to recharge. But as you see, we're trying to get through. Just trying to get through. And we're here on 59th Street, where they got, you see Central Park to your left, all those trees, that's the beginning of Central Park. And to the right, they have these hotels. Let's see. Luxury, expensive hotels right along this Central Park South. There was a famous wife of a hotel owner, the Helmsleys, and she became famous, similar to other people who own properties. I'm not going to name names because I don't want to bring up the subject, but Leona Helmsley, she's the wife of the owner of the Helmsley place. I forgot what it's called, but right along on the right side here, you can't see it too well, but yeah, these tall buildings to your right above that you see, These are some expensive hotels. And anyway, Leona Helmsley, she was very famous. She even got on Saturday Night Live or some other things, just for being rich, for being this, I think it was a billionaire hotel owner. And all they had, and you know what the crazy thing is, they didn't have any children, I think, and all they had was this dog. So when they passed, both the male, the husband and wife, you know, they didn't die together, they died separately, but they had this dog. I think it was like a Chihuahua size, and that was left for the estate to take care of. So basically, and then after that, there was nobody to inherit the estate. So now it's just, I don't know, managed by whoever they left it to. But you know, that's how things go. You could be as rich, you can be as rich, I'll swing this back. You can be rich, you could be filthy rich, but you can't take it with you, as the saying goes. And it's just, I'm not going to do any singing right now. So this is IRL what we're doing. I just decided to stream because I'm stuck in traffic, and I'm not going anywhere fast. Now we got these black taxi cabs lined up just like the other yellow cabs around Times Square area. When we pass by Madison Square Garden and the bus terminal, Port Authority bus terminal, and Penn Station. Penn Station is underneath Madison Square Garden. So those are sites you can see, and there's in both the Port Authority bus terminal, and which is at 42nd Street, and the Pennsylvania station, Penn Station, is underneath Madison Square Garden, which is at 34th Street. So I went up from downtown. I went uptown on that 8th Avenue, and we ended up around Midtown. Right now we're in Midtown. I have to my, on this side here is Central Park, and I can't really swivel to see, but there's a lot of city buses on that side there, and it used to be lined up on this side. It used to be lined up with a lot of horses, and it's like, I don't know which mayor tried to get, ultimately they've pretty much pushed and minimized the horse traffic on the streets in this area. So it's become less and less of an attraction, a tourist attraction, which is unfortunate. I mean, you know, you have to deal with the what comes with the horses. They do have their waste, and it gets spread around the city on the streets. You know, they're live animals. What do you expect? So they just have to know how to clean up, because see, and if I had a little swivel, I do have a swivel thing, but I'm limited. Let me see if I can turn this around. And over there you can see some horses. Can you see any horses inside there? Maybe not. You see a lot of bicyclists and a lot of pedestrian people, traffic. They're walking into the Central Park, and you see a little bicyclist coming up right here. So, and he's got some boombox going on as well. I know there's an Apple building up ahead, and there's some fancy, expensive clothing stores up ahead as well. That's on 5th Avenue. So all these expensive art galleries and bags and other fancy clothes, they're in this area as well. The Ritz-Carlton, that's one of those hotels. Anyway, we're moving a little bit. Then you got Park Lane and Central Park South. I remember in the Central Park, see this, that's a Central Park area. I remember in Central Park, I managed to play a few games there, soccer games or football games, and it was a great experience as a teenager, because I got to go in there, travel by myself. I met the team over there, the high school team, and managed to get to the game, and it was a great experience. It really left a big impression on me, and that's why I still continue to coach to this day. Anyway, so yeah, TwitchCon is, people are picking up their badges today, and for those streamers who are fortunate enough to have that little tick, the little check mark, they have their own little private party. They're so special. I mean, a lot of them work very hard, and a lot of them are very lucky, so you can't fault them for that. But sometimes with a lot of their success, there's come like this. Alright, that was a nice little moment right there. Someone should clip that. These little bicyclists. They risk their lives delivering, you know. And if I was their age, I mean, I did it before. I was a bicyclist like them, but I didn't do any deliveries. I was just bicycling just for exploration. I remember 18, 19, 20, 21, or the years that I was bicycling all over New York City. And yeah, it was a good experience, but it was, I know it's always dangerous, because I remember I was obeying the traffic laws, waiting for the light right on the right side of the corner, and and when it turns green, I went straight, but then the car from behind me turns, and so I'm here, the car's here from behind me, and comes and pushes me, and I turn with him. Some people are sleeping ahead of me, and anyway, so I told the guy, you know what, give me $1, let me get in the train, and they just changed it from $1 to $1.15 or whatever it was, and I didn't care that I had to pay 15 cents out of my own pocket. I just wanted to get off the street because I went in a direction that I wasn't intending to. I was guided in the wrong direction, and it was very dangerous. And I could have gotten hurt, seriously, but I was very fortunate that I didn't get hurt. Yeah, so it's just a talking stream, an IRL stream. I'm driving in New York City today. I can't see chat. I can't see any chat. So because my battery is very low, I'm trying to charge it right now while I'm driving. I was working on it, and it went all the way down to like 20%. So basically, I would only been left with like a few more minutes left, and that's no good. So lots of traffic. You see the people right behind me. Lots and lots of traffic. That's how it is in New York City. Oh, what are they looking at? I wonder what they're taking pictures of. It's I'm passing by Polo Ralph Lauren. Oh, I'm passing by Bloomingdale's to my right, and some other building, some other fancy building on the left. Let me see. That's my left. That's my right. That's your right. Anyway, however it is. And so many things going on in New York City all the time that you don't really know the extent of the intricacies of what's happening. You could have a building that has 50 floors, and on each floor you have thousands of things happening. Small or tall, wide or small, short. So many things are happening, and of course you have the subway right underneath. Most of the subway is underground, but you do have elevated subway tracks, the old tracks that go into the boroughs, into Bronx, into Queens, and into Brooklyn. There's some elevated trains. So yeah, traffic is hectic. Traffic is quite a bit today. My driving is not done yet either. We've got a lot more traffic. Like I said, I got these. I picked up these soccer goals, these futsal goals, and I gotta set those things up. Let's take a look ahead of me. So you see this little scooter in front of me, dangerous. There we go. And we're heading up to the Queens Bridge. And the Queens Bridge is going from Manhattan into Queens. I probably won't get any sleep today, because I gotta plan my trip tonight, because I've been waiting. I have so many other expenses that I haven't been able to spend on this trip yet, and realistically it doesn't make sense for me to go, but I do need to go for the sake of, here we go up this bridge. This is the lower bridge, part of the bridge. Someone has some exhaust problems up there. There's a white van that has some terrible blue and white smoke. It's Anyway, man, you could, if you guys were here and you could see my side view mirror, you could see the water, East River. It goes right along the side of Manhattan, also along the sides of Brooklyn and Queens. And we've just come in front of us. I'm so tired. A food truck that sells breakfast. As you can see, well, you can't really tell, but they sell a typical New York style breakfast will be a small coffee with a ham, egg, and cheese on a roll, or maybe bacon, egg, and cheese. Those are a typical New York quick breakfast, and it is economical, so you can spend anywhere from $4 to $6, $7, and you'll have a nice little breakfast, and that'll hold you over for the day, and you probably could be able to skip a lunch until later. So I'm taking my time because behind me I have all these pipes. I hope that white van is gone, because its exhaust was awful. All right. This is how it looks like. Welcome to Queens. So we just landed from Manhattan into Queens. Yeah. And speaking of the overhead train, you could see the one of the trains coming in from Queens. You could see it coming in. Zooming in, see the train right there? It's turning, and it's heading to the next train station, which is right behind me, and then it'll go into Manhattan. So you see the subway train right there. So that's how it looks like from underneath train tracks, from the overhead train. And we're in traffic. So there's a lot of traffic that's going into Manhattan right now, and there's a lot of traffic that's coming out of Manhattan. So we just came out of Manhattan, but I gotta go back into Manhattan soon. I just got to empty out this van today. Can't have it like this. Today's a Friday? No, today's a Thursday. Wow. This is like this every day now, because they've made so much parks out of streets, and they've made a lot of space for bicycles only, so it takes away from driving. It really is not a nice experience driving. have to drive softly. And there's a gym that I go to that is in this area. It's right next to that storage place. It's not the storage place, but it's next to it. Let's see. It's right there. That's my gym. Right there. That's my gym. Alright. So much things are happening in New York City. You got deliveries, you got repairs, you got construction, you got all kinds of things happening. You got the emergency services, police and ambulances. So, and you got the noise of the train as well. So it's a very big city, lots of things happening, but also it's small, so it's dense. It's very dense. One of the most dense cities in the world. Probably about 18 million people in the city or something that reside here. Guesstimating. It's not really a word. But that's how things go here. So much traffic. Have to navigate, maneuver this traffic. Wrap up stream, and gotta charge my phone and continue my work day. It was great to be back on streaming, and you're gonna see me in the next day or two, very soon, IRLing in San Diego, California. Alright, so until then, I'll see you guys next time.